for my channel, The Mental Traveler. I'm Caro Herrera, and today I'm going to be reviewing a TV series called A Place to Call Home. It's an Australian production that consists of 6 seasons and 67 episodes. The first season aired in 2012 and the show ended in 2018. It stars Martha Dusseldorp, Noni Hazelhurst, Brett Climo, Craig Hall, A.B. Earl, David Barry, Arian Wynn Parks Lockwood, Sarah Wiseman, Jenny Baird, and many, many more. Before I begin though, let me just say that this will be a spoiler-free video, so you can sit back and enjoy. I've always loved watching period dramas, and I've been fascinated by Australia ever since I was 16 and I first discovered the story of the Thornbirds. And over the years, I've also fallen for tales like The Man from Snowy River, All the Rivers Run, We of the Never Never, Australia, and so on. Still, it's been a while since I've discovered new stories about the land down under. I think that's why I never knew that this show existed. It all changed though one day when I was browsing through Acorn TV, and this series, A Place to Call Home, popped up. The poster intrigued me, but not enough, so I searched for the trailer, and that looked really good. I also looked up some reviews, and they were all very favorable, praising it to the point where I started feeling like this was the Downton Abbey of Australia. So yeah, I decided to watch it over July of this year, and it took me just a little bit over a week to watch all 6 seasons, because it turned out to be a pretty grand production. Set in the 1950s in Australia, this is the story of the Bligh family. Its members are the matriarch Elizabeth Bligh and her son and heir George Bligh, his children James and Anna, and their various relatives and friends. The Blighs are this really rich family that live in the big estate in the countryside called Ash Park. But the show also covers what's going on with the people who live in the town near Ash Park, a town called Inverness. The story really begins when, in the first episode, we see the Blighs returning back to Australia from England by sea, and they meet a nurse there called Sarah Adams. Sarah quickly finds herself involved in the fates of several members of the Bligh family for different reasons. And when events lead her to settle down in Inverness, complications will befall everyone as Sarah quickly makes an impact on everyone she meets, bringing the winds of change with her to the small, close-knit community of Inverness. Over the 6 seasons of the show, we followed the Blighs as literally every sort of tragedy or dramatic plot twists befalls them, turning their stories into a highly enjoyable and dangerously addictive melodrama that never becomes soppy or too corny to bear, even for me, and I'm extremely romantic. I gave A Place to Call Home a 4.5 out of 5 stars review and really recommend it because of several reasons. And the first one is that it's just this breathtaking production and so well done. The costumes are beautiful, the music is fantastic, the landscapes are gorgeous, and the sets all look so pretty. Even if we're in this old farmer's cottage, everything looks so perfect and pristine and beautiful. The performances are also really good, and the actors all deliver. They made me really love or hate their characters. And in a way, A Place to Call Home reminded me a bit of Mexican soap operas I grew up watching because they're full of tragedy after tragedy, complicating the lives of the protagonist in every single possible way. But since it's a really good production, I never got the feeling that I was watching some trashy material, and I really could believe the actors even when it seemed impossible for their characters to be suffering yet again. I also enjoyed some of the romantic storylines, and there are a lot of different role models to look up to. For example, while there were some things about Sarah Adams and Elizabeth Bligh that I didn't agree with, they always seemed like these 2 strong pillars holding everything together, never losing sight of who they really were and what truly mattered. So yeah, the characters were relatable because this was a realistic show in the sense that it was dealing with issues that shocked me. It deals with really complicated stuff like anti-Semitism, violence against women, discrimination of homosexuals, and prejudices against Aboriginal people. Not all dramas of the heart. So in a way, it's good that it's not a censored show, and hopefully people will learn about all the lessons that they're trying to teach about not being prejudiced or discriminative against other people that are different. Anyways, just to wrap it all up, A Place to Call Home is also a really good comfort series. It was like revisiting Stars Hollow from my favorite show ever, Gilmore Girls, because you got the sense that this was all about a small countryside town with a close-knit community that just have to deal with all the problems that life throws at them. And in the end, I also got to learn a lot about Australia back in the 50s, so what's not to like about this show then? If they ever make more seasons of this show, which I don't think they will, or they ever make a movie out of it, or a spin-off series, I shall of course be watching it and reviewing it. But for the moment, I believe that this is all I have to say about A Place to Call Home. Thank you so much for watching my review of it. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that you enjoyed it, but please let me know if you did or if you didn't, as well as what are your own thoughts regarding the series, Australia, other Australian great classics, and family sagas, anything that's relevant. Finally, in the description box below you can find a link to the show's IMDb page. And well, I'm Caro Herrera, the Mental Traveler, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. I'll be seeing you soon. Take care and goodbye.